Hey y'all, what is up? I know it's been a while since my last video. I actually tried to do one earlier, but I got interrupted, so I had to stop it. And yeah, I was in my ROTC uniform then, but no, I wish I could still be wearing it right now, but I had to take it off so I wouldn't get it dirty. But I did rank or get more rank, so now I'm a senior airman. And I got 3 new ribbons, well, technically oak leaf clusters, which means I've earned a ribbon more than once. So I thought that was good. Just also, our next competition is at the end of the month. We'll be going down to Kentucky. It's an overnight trip, so we'll be staying at a hotel. Said we're going to go, or that we're going to be going bowling, so get a chance to show off my terrible bowling skills. So just wish us luck at our next competition and just everything. It was funny. Over Christmas break, I figured out that I have a lot of free time on my hands. And this is funny because the way I figured it out is just funny because it has to do with time and being fast. So, uh, well, basically, I like Camp Rock. Well, I don't know if you knew that, but I like Camp Rock. I like a lot of Disney movies like Starstruck, Camp Rock, The Final Jam, movies like that. Just from my time, I'm old, but movies from my time. Basically, this is funny. So, if you've ever watched Camp Rock 2, The Final Jam, you know about Nick Jonas's song "Introducing Me," and you know that song goes pretty fast. Now, it was funny though because Nick Jonas, they've actually tested to see how fast he could sing it. I think the fastest he's ever sang it is like a minute and 58 seconds or something. Well, it might be 53 or 58. But so I'm like, I'll see how fast I can sing it. So I think my first time, I did it multiple times. Each one I got a little faster than the last. But this is how I know I got a lot free time because I actually tried this out and yeah. Well, I actually have the times that I have written down for all my times. It's funny. Okay, hang on. Okay, wait, wrong thing, wrong thing. Okay, so I know most of my times, but I'll just do this because it's easier to read them off. Okay, but my first time was about a minute and 58 seconds. Not bad. That's about how fast he sang it. My second time was a minute and 39 seconds. And then it went to a minute and 27 seconds, and then to a minute and 23 seconds, and then to a minute and 21 seconds, and to a minute and 20 seconds. And that's just singing it fast, like singing it correctly, but singing it super fast. So I figured out I have a lot of free time on my hands. So what I'm doing with that free time, which I'm going to bed really late, but I've been building something in Minecraft. Is yeah. And I wish I could upload Minecraft videos on here because that would be pretty awesome. Because I do have some super cool builds that you guys would probably be interested in seeing, but I don't have the power to do that, so I can't. But right now, my project that I'm working on, I call it the Crusader or Axiom 319. And what that is, it's like a massive spaceship or a space station. It's my own design, so I'm doing it clearly off the top of my head. And this thing is massive. Trust me, it is massive. And it's clear up in the sky. It's up at the top of the maximum building point, which is kind of high up. I have PlayStation 3 edition, so that I have the tutorial world, the not the new one that was just recently updated, but the old one that had like Stampy's house and Big Snowy Mountain and all that stuff. But I have that world. Now, the only bad thing is because I used a lot of redstone in that world, it's super glitchy. Like, I mean, I deleted most of the redstone stuff in there, but for some reason, the redstone stuff still won't work. Like, I made an elevator that goes from the ground clear to the top. It's like a slime block elevator that just goes up. I have to put a link to that in the description because that was a cool build, but for some reason, the redstone glitches out, so it like when you're on it, it like becomes invisible and you fall, which that's a design flaw. So right now I just fly up there and use the elytra. Wow, I don't. I use that only when I'm getting off. I made my own little diving thing, but yeah, I think this is going to be a great build. Like I said, it's cool though. Like the bottom, it has like a little fan propeller, like it's a circle propeller, and then the propeller's on the inside, and then the middle shaft is where the elevator comes up, like right in the middle of the fan. And then there's rockets on this side and on this side, like right here, straight across. And then it goes up into like I call the loading bay, which the elevator goes into. And then on the loading bay, there's one set of machine guns. Well, shit, yeah. Which I thought that was cool because I found something that you could do to actually make rapid fire charges shoot out. So I used that to make a machine gun. And then I got stairs coming up to my next part, which is like it's a circle. It's like a ring, and then it has four tunnels connecting from the center. Like one tunnel connecting that way, one connecting that way, one connecting that way, and one connecting this way. And then it's a circle, so all the tunnels are connected to the same thing, which is pretty big. And then I'm working on the ring right now, but then I got the top, which is massive. Well, massive for what it is. It's circle, but at the end I have it like a little tail, like so. Instead of a circle, it will kind of go out like a slant this way. But the circle is 51 by 51. Well, technically it's 50 by 50 by 50 by 50. But I went off the center block, so there's one extra block in there, the center block, and then it just goes out. So if you think 50 blocks, that is kind of big. So I still have to make a layout of what I'm going to add in the top one, but it's coming along fairly well. I'm about 3/4 done with the ring, and that doesn't take too long. I got most of it finished from the 2 hour delay today. I'm like, woke up at. I was supposed to wake up at 6:30 so I could put on my uniform. That didn't happen. I slept in. So by the time it's probably about, I mean not 6:30, 5:30. Bus comes at 6:30. Well, 6:35. But okay, so I had my alarm set for 5:30. I didn't wake up. So by the time my final alarm went off, which is at 6:59, I have three alarms. I mean, I said 6:59, 5:59, but it goes basically 5:30. Well, I have one set for 5:20, but I never use that. I only use that on Wednesdays, but I don't really use that anymore because I can get done in that time. But so I have one set for 5:30, 5:50, and 5:59. I woke up at the 5:59 one. Apparently, I got a phone call in the middle of the night too. I didn't hear that either. But so I woke up at the 5:59 one. I'm like, oh crap! Oh, I'm not gonna have time to get ready and get to the bus. And then, and then, so I have all this stuff on. I'm getting ready. Have all this stuff on. I get a text on my phone. Knox County Career Center is on a 2 hour delay. I'm like, oh. So basically, I just sat in uniform for 2 hours playing Minecraft, finishing my build, well, fixing it. So, yeah, I have a lot of free time. And I was introduced to a new song today. I love this song. I have to play it for you. Like, we'll just go through like a little bit of a little pause in the videos just so we can listen to this song. Ooh, worst injuries as kids. I might watch that later. Sorry, I'm on YouTube right now. I'm just looking at stuff. Okay, here it is. It's called Blue by Eiffel 65. And you have to see the video because this is.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, Resurrection of Gavin Stone. But the video is super hilarious. We'll listen to this ad for a minute.
We ask the cast members being Christians. I've had the passion.
I want to see that though. The resurrection of Gavin Stone. Okay, but just this song is hilarious. I got introduced to it today. I was on Facebook and there was this video that said what I do when I hear a classic, and it played the classic version, but then it started playing the remix version, so it made it more in style. But this is a classic song. Well, not a classic song, but it's a really older song. I mean, not older, but it is funny. I'm like, sometimes our teachers will play music in our class. I asked my history teacher, her name is Ashley Klingelhofer, and she's, I would say, I think 28. I'm trying to remember. She's 28. So I'm like, hey, we should play Blue by Eiffel 65. And she's like, oh, I love that song. That's a classic. I'm like, yes. But yeah, it's a great song. It's a funny song. So without further ado, let's listen to this. I don't know how well you'll be able to hear it, but this is it.
Y'all listen up, here's the story about a little guy that lives in a blue world. And all day and all night and everything he sees is just blue. Like him, inside and outside. Blue his house with
Like I said, the video is hilarious. You have to see the video. You go on YouTube and you go Eiffel 65 Blue, Da Ba Dee, original video with subtitles. I'm blue, da ba dee, da ba die, 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 da ba dee, da ba die. I'm blue, da ba dee, da ba die, 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 da ba dee, da ba die. Yeah, once you hear it, you gotta. It's like. You gotta sing it once you start hearing it, because it will be stuck in your head. The video. This video is hilarious. I don't think it's that old of a song, but yeah, this song was released in 1999 on January 15th, so I mean it is kind of old. It's roughly 18 years old. It's still a good song. So this would have been about the time my teacher was in school. Yeah. So in the video, he has where he's fighting somebody, and he just goes like boom, boom. Like there's a whole line of people coming at him. He's just like boom, 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 and they all fall out. It's hilarious. And then he has like light that comes out of his hands. He's like. This video is hilarious. That was intense. I'm kidding. But no, that is by far one of the coolest songs I've ever heard. 90s was a great time. Forgot to turn autoplay off. Oh, that's Crazy Frog. That is a good song too. Okay, but yeah, so I just thought I'd say that. I'm going on 15 minutes, but I will take a little time. I don't think I've done anything of what I got for Christmas, and I don't really have anything here with me. But I'll just say what I got. Let's see. Well, I got what I wanted, which was a drill rifle, so that way I can practice my drill for ROTC. So that was one good thing. I got a handgun. My dad gave me his 9mm, so I got that too. I got a video camera, so that way when I start up my urban exploration channel, that way I can have something to capture videos. I'm trying to save up money to buy me a drone too, because having like an aerial view of whatever I'm exploring, that would be good too. But I mean, I can get one for like, I mean, they have $20 ones at Walmart, but I think I can get like an $80 one that actually has a camera on it. Like the $20 ones are the small mini ones, but I need to get one of those. And then I got, of course, clothes and candy, stuff like that. Just normal stuff, socks. I'm like, but yeah, socks. But yeah, that's about it. So, just, yeah, I know I probably got that song in your head now, don't I? It's probably right. Well, have a good one. Oh, that didn't work. I'm so used to things pausing when you hit the center button, but it didn't. So, let's try this again. And